Hey guys, welcome to Series World. Today I'm going to explain a mystery thriller series called Lady Voyeur from 2023. Turn on subtitles and spoilers ahead. This episode opens with a flashback of 13 years ago when their friend group goes to Diana's farmhouse for a vacation. After spending the day partying and drinking with everyone, Helena and Hector start kissing. He tries to stop her by saying that if her brother Bernardo found out, it would be bad. But Helena tells him not to worry about it as she is a free woman and no one owns her. At night, Zoe and Fernando are in the living room when Diana and Bernardo come there. Zoe comments on how they are the only couple in the house that are sleeping together. When Zoe leaves, Diana turns to Bernardo saying everybody thinks they are sleeping together and she wants him to be intimate with her. But Bernardo refuses to get closer to her. Diana gets angry and leaves from there after shouting at him that she needs someone who desires her. As soon as she leaves, Fernando comes there and asks Bernardo what is going on. But Bernardo tells him to mind his own business and walks out of the house. Fernando follows him and they go out in the garden, where Bernardo unexpectedly kisses Fernando. When Fernando responds to his advances, Bernardo confesses that he always liked him and proceeds to kiss him again, which ends up with them sleeping together. The next morning, Diana is at the breakfast table with her parents. She seems drunk in the early morning, which angers Victoria, who forcefully stops her from going away and says that they need her help. Victoria says that they have lost all their money and need Bernardo's father as a partner. Diana couldn't understand what she could do in this matter, so Victoria told her that they wanted her to marry Bernardo. Diana starts laughing after hearing that as she tells them that Bernardo is gay. Her father is unfazed by this as he says that just like she is faking her relationship with him, she can marry him. But Diana refuses to accept that. Victoria is furious at her rejection and shouts at her, saying that she owes them that much because she is not their real child and they adopted her. Diana is shocked to hear that and leaves from there. She goes to her room where she keeps drinking and crying over the new revelation. Soon Fernando comes there and motivates her to take care of herself. But Diana instead seduces him, saying she knows he likes him and forcing him to sleep with her. While they are in action, Bernardo comes there and is disgusted by what he saw. Bernardo quickly leaves the room and goes to another part of the house where he catches Hector and Helena having intercourse. Bernardo is shocked by all this and leaves after cursing Hector, but Hector follows him outside, where they argue at the corner of the pool, where Bernardo falls into the pool after Hector punches him. Diana and Fernando are watching all this from the balcony. Diana tries to go down there, but Fernando stops her by saying that if they save Bernardo, he will reveal their secret. Diana replies that he doesn't have to worry because she will not let Bernardo ruin their lives. She then leaves there and goes down to the pool where she kills Bernardo by drowning him. The story goes back to the present as Hector drops Miranda off at her house, where Fernando is already waiting for her. As soon as she goes near him, he says that he knows she was with Hector and asks her what was going on. Miranda replies that she is confused because it is impossible to know who is who in the story. Fernando says that deep down she already knew and made her choice anyway, but Miranda doesn't reply to his snarky comments and only says that she knows what she is going to do. Later, Miranda goes to the police station where she says to Inês that it is time they join forces to find out the truth. Inês asked her to tell her everything from the beginning. Miranda starts her story by saying that it all happened when she met Fernando. He told her that Hector is involved in criminal activities and asked for her help to expose him. Miranda says to Inês that she wants justice and needs this man to be punished. Just then, Joka comes running there and says that he just found out they are going to have another party. He says that the best part is that the party will be held in a warehouse in the west part of town which borders Hector. Inês tells Joka to leave and turns toward Miranda, who says that she will go to this party. Inês replies that it is too dangerous, but Miranda says that he is the only one who can recognize people from other parties and they need her. Meanwhile, at Hector's building, Victoria presents an expensive necklace to Cleo, saying that she wants to make up for her past mistakes as she was a horrible mother. She also tells Cleo that she doesn't need to go to the party tonight. In the meantime, in the other part of the house, Lucia is sitting with her friend Vinicius, son of the doorman, as they both plan to run away tonight. That night, Rafael and Rita take the next step in their relationship as they finally sleep together. Miranda is in her house getting ready for the party as she records another audio. She says that she always wonders if she chose to be part of the story or if she was chosen. But now it doesn't matter because it it is finally time to face the problem ahead. Miranda is in contact with the police, and as she reaches the party venue, Inês tells her through her earphones that they have the place mapped out and there are 3 undercover cops in the party. Miranda goes inside the party where she carefully looks around and spots Heitor standing there. She quickly goes to follow him, but a man stops her from going there and injects her with something. Miranda passes out, losing all contact with the police as they drag her to the hall where she is to be auctioned next. Victoria is also inside the hall, drinking and watching the auction in front of her. Miranda is on stage being sold to someone for $30,000 when Heitor comes there and rescues her from there. Victoria quickly hides his face as Heitor fights with everyone and is thrown out after getting beaten up. Soon the cops come there as they check Heitor and also save Miranda from there. The next morning, Inês drops Miranda off at her house safely while Heitor is in his house with Helena, panicking over the fact that the police were already all over him and now they would arrest him for sure. Helena tries to comfort him when Fernando comes running there and tells them that Lucia has run away. He shows him the letter she left behind, revealing that she eloped with Vinicius. Heitor is furious to hear that and says that he will go to Vinicius' house right now. But Fernando tells him that he already checked there and it is empty. When Miranda reaches back to her apartment, she is surprised to see Lucia and the boy sitting in front of it. She takes them inside and calls Heitor, who goes there without wasting any time. Miranda tells him to be lenient with Lucia as they are just 2 kids who are scared of what is happening around them. Heitor tells Lucia to wait for him outside the apartment, and when he is left alone with Miranda, he asks her why she went to that party. Instead of replying to him, Miranda asks him the same question, to which Heitor replies that he was trying to take care of her even though he might be the one who needs to be wary of her. Heitor then leaves from there, leaving Miranda alone. On December 31st, New Year's Eve, Miranda is riding her bicycle while recording that she never felt as alone as she is feeling this New Year's Eve. She says that 10 days ago, she left behind Heitor, Fernando, and all the mess they brought into her life. Even though she doesn't know who it is going to be from now on, the only plan she has for the new year is to not get hurt. Later, when she goes back to her apartment, she gets a message from Rita, who invites her to go to a party with her and Rafael. Meanwhile, Victoria calls Paulo, telling him to keep an eye on Miranda as nothing can go wrong today. She then goes to Fernando's apartment where she tells him that she is leaving to go to Europe because she is done living at Heitor's building as a favor. She then starts to provoke him by saying that he should stop demeaning himself to Heitor as he stole everything from him. Fernando tries to stop her from talking, but she continues saying that everybody uses him, including Diana, and then they all throw him away. Fernando is furious to hear all this and kicks her out of his apartment. He then calls Heitor to his apartment, who is confused by the sudden invitation and asks Fernando why he called him there. Instead of replying to him, Fernando suddenly kicks him, saying that it is time that Heitor gave back everything he stole from him. Heitor is confused by his behavior, but Fernando takes out a gun, saying he is going to take Lucia, his company, and everything. He points the gun at Heitor, saying he will not let that happen again because Miranda is his. Heitor suddenly attacks him, trying to take the gun from his hand, but as they struggle against each other, a shot is accidentally fired from the gun. Miranda gets a call from Cleo, who tells her that something very bad has happened. Miranda is devastated to hear the news, and as she cries on a balcony, someone comes from behind, pushing her down from there. Later on January 10, Miranda is kidnapped by Otto, who had tied her to a chair and was keeping an eye on her. Just then the doorbell rings and Otto goes to open the door, only to find that it is his mother. As his mother comes into view, it is revealed that she is Gloria and Otto is Lorenzo. Gloria is shocked to see Miranda there and demands an explanation from him. But before he could say anything, they heard a car stop outside. He quickly hides his mother in a room nearby just as Paulo comes there. He gives a briefcase full of money to Otto and unties Miranda. But before leaving, he kills Otto, taking the money-filled bag with him. Paulo takes Miranda outside where another car comes. Cleo slowly comes out of the car and greets Miranda cheerfully. To watch more explanations of these kind of series, click on the videos on your screen and don't forget to let me know how you feel about today's video in the comments down below. And at last, thanks for watching.